What's going on, fellas? It's another C Boogie. Y'all know the rest. Hey, I want to salute y'all for subscribing to my channel. And I also want to thank y'all for liking my videos. And shout out to the Dime Game Division. Let's rock and roll, fellas. Being confident, by itself, just a man being confident is quite attractive to women. Point blank period, man. Especially if you can display that confidence in a way that's very savvy to women. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be a confident meathead, you know what I'm saying? But a man just knowing what he's doing, a man expecting positive outcomes. It's a lot of power in that. I don't think a lot of men truly understands. When you approaching a woman and you start performing right there in front of her face, dog, think about it like this. Let me flip it on you. Think about it like this. For the average woman, think about all the men throughout her lifetime since she hit puberty, the men and the boys that have approached her, told her that they liked her, expressed their feelings to her. Women have been through this over and over and over again, hundreds of times, some women thousands of times. Women know the real thing, and they know the manufactured confidence, man. You know what I'm saying? Women inherently understand that it does take a lot of confidence and courage to, one, approach a woman, and two, to even ask a woman out on a date or to get her information or to exchange numbers. Most men don't really approach the woman that they really want. Let's be honest, fellas. A lot of guys go for the sure thing. And I don't see how that's helping a man in the long run, because you're not going for those 300-meter targets. You know what I mean? Every now and then, man, you leave that shooting range very confident. If you hit that 300-meter target, now you got something to talk about. You stay up all night thinking about that. Like, man, this was my day right here. So, again, confidence, this is what a lot of women seek out. The thing about a beta male, if we're going to use that term, is a man that would be considered beta is never really sure in his decisions. You know what I mean? For whatever reason, he just don't trust his mentality, which I just find very odd, and it usually enhances around women. If I had to just keep it simplistic for guys, you're just not sure. And if you're not sure, let me ask you a question. How could this woman be sure? If you won't lead, who's going to lead? If you don't know, who's going to know? Right? And then you turn right around and ask that same woman for submission. I mean, this stuff is comical at best. It's pathetic at worst. Let's keep it a buck, man. Let's keep it a brick right here. So, I would say a lot of guys are standing in their own way. If you ask me, why a lot of guys are too tense, they too stressed out. Their nerves got the best of them. Kind of like Eminem on the movie 8 Mile. Before he went to the stage, he throwing up mom's spaghetti. He throwing up mom's spaghetti, man. Real talk. And I'll be the first one to say, man, it could be intimidating approaching pretty women. It could be, but I don't even know what to say. I mean, how else are you going to get good at it? Seriously. Are you going to get good at playing golf if you never swing the club? You just watch it on TV all the time. I mean, you watching Phil Nicholson and Tiger Woods. Is that how you going is that how you going to get good at golfing? Watching Tiger Woods? I mean, are you serious, man? Nah, you got to get up early in the morning and get your butt on that putting range and get it in for real. You know, that's just the only way I see these kind of things, man. Really, this is how you know you are alpha male. When you get around nice looking women and you come alive, them primal instincts just kick in. You can't even explain it. You have an out of body experience. It's like Steph Curry scoring 60 points in 3 quarters. You know, only he can describe that feeling, but you know it when you feel it. You like, man, you know, and it's just second nature to you. You know, all you did was exercise that confidence muscle. You worked that muscle so many times. Now you know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? It just becomes muscle memory, man. You know, to the point where you get around women, you're not tripping. You know, if you get around a deep thinking woman, you could be intellectual. You know if you get around a fun party girl, that you could be funny. You dig? You know, if you get around a sassy woman, you witty enough to handle that. You're not tripping, man. You covered in all areas. You know what I mean? Your self-improvement game is up to par. You 10-10 squared away. You know, your paper right, your mind right. You know, you educated yourself through the years. You know, you got something to talk about. You know, you've been through some things in life. You're confident enough. You got power behind your words. You know, all of these things start to take form for a man. You know what I mean? But you got to make a decision that you're going to do this stuff, man. You got to make a decision that you want the best for your life, too. You know, that's what I would say, man. Real talk. But a lot of guys, if you ask me, when I listen to them talk, it really lets me know they haven't spent a lot of time around women. They talk about the idea of a woman, you know, in their mind. And they start to project their ideas, their thoughts, and even insecurities on women. You know, it's not that complicated, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. Real talk. Out of the hundreds of guys that crossed that woman path that day, it might have been, you know, for a good-looking woman, it might have been 12 guys that said something. It might have been 4 of those 12 guys that had anything with substance to say. And it might have been 2 of those guys that even had the confidence to woo that woman, you know, where she actually felt what he's saying. It's just a natural weeding out process, man. So if you want to know why the woman ain't call you back, if you want to know why after the first date the woman ain't hit you back, you know, you ain't got to overthink it, man. She just wasn't feeling you for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys even overcomplicate that. You know, if you took a woman to the bedroom and y'all did what y'all did and she didn't hit you up afterwards, why overcomplicate that? For whatever reason, she just ain't like what you have to offer. Plain blank, period. You know, you either gonna deal with it the right way as a man and try to improve on your situation, or, you know, you keep thinking about it and internalizing it and letting it stay in your brain. You know, you really got 2 options in a lot of situations, man. You gonna see the cup half full or half empty. That's my thing. I would rather see the cup half full. You know, me personally, I'd rather see the cup half full. You know, but I'm not gonna lie to myself either. You know, that's one thing I'm not gonna do. You know, I'm not gonna play myself. You know, I understand who I am. More importantly, I understand who I'm not. You know, I understand who I'm not, man. So, confidence will take you a long way, man. And I know somebody gonna ask me, well, Boogie, how do you boost your confidence? Getting out of your comfort zone. You know, life starts as soon as you get out your comfort zone. That's when you truly start living, if you ask me. Get out your comfort zone. Try new things. Meet new people. Have some new experiences, man. Treat yourself. You know, some of these journeys you're going to have to go alone. There's nothing wrong with that. But just do it. You know, something you never done before. The thing you always been dreaming about. You know, you may have a vision board. Start working on it. Whatever it is, man, get out your comfort zone. You know, and once you start accomplishing things and, you know, you start opening up new realms and new doors in your own mind, dog, you're not going to go back to the regular degular. Nah, you already pushed yourself to a certain limit. Enjoy it. That's how you build your confidence, man. Everything you ever wanted in life is on the other side of that fear. Everything you ever needed is out your comfort zone. You know, everything you ever dreamed of is out your comfort zone. You know, that's really all I can say about that, man. It's a different kind of energy coming off of a risk taker. Hence why you think women like bad boys. You know, all these guys may not be good for these women. It's just a different kind of energy coming off a risk taker. You know, or a guy that a woman know if he had to, go and take a risk. But if a woman can look in your eyes, she don't see no life inside of that. You know, all she see is a dead end. Then that woman is going to come to you when she's ready for a dead end, when she got no other options, no other choices. That's typically when she's going to come to you. You know, you going to blame her for that, or you going to blame yourself for that? Whoever you want to blame is fine. That's on you. I'm just letting you know how it is. Square business, man. Get your confidence up, right? Build yourself up brick by brick. Understand who you are. Understand your gifts. Understand your talents. Understand that you're unique. The moment that you internalize that, I'm telling you, the moment that you actually believe that, your life gonna change, man. For the better. Shout out to the Dime Game Division. Peace.